So Shaurya started with e4, 1 second, and Vihan replied with e5. So we'll go fast in this game because it's a long game. So e4, e5, knight f3, knight to c6, most popular opening, and then Shaurya plays the most boring way to play the opening, knight c3.
So many people played the 4 knights game in this.
Yeah, it's not like practically a good choice because most people when they play this, then this knight does not belong here. c3 is what white wants. So I've told this so many times, but half of the people don't want to change their main move. So if you play this opening, you won't get any advantage with white. You got to play pawn c3 and then control the center with d4 or d3. Okay. So now Vihan has an equal position. Knight f6, castles. This opening you would have played this position a lot of times. Everybody here. Okay. d3. I mean, both sides can close their eyes and play. It's very simple moves. And now Shaurya plays a move that's not great. Instead of moving the knight again, what should he have done?
So he should have.
No, Abhi Vikram. He should have.
He should have moved the pawn to b2 so he can control the bishop.
You can directly bring out the bishop. Now, why do you have to make another square for the bishop to come out?
Yeah,
You already played d3. Oh,
Yeah.
1 second, Pranit Kulkarni.
Yeah, you should develop the bishop.
Tell me the move, not just develop the bishop. Tell me where to move it.
e3.
Yeah, bishop e3 is the most logical move.
Also, actually, rook e1 and then bishop e3.
Why do you have to prepare bishop e3? Why do you have to take one move to prepare it?
If you take it, then that pawn becomes weak.
It doesn't matter. How does it become weak? Bishop e3 takes, your rook gets an open file. Pawn doesn't become weak, they're together. That's not a weak pawn. That is completely good for white if bishop takes the bishop. That pawn is doubled but not weak. So it is fine to play that, but Shaurya just played knight d5. Now what should Vihan do here? Aryan.
Take them.
Okay, how many of you want to play knight takes knight? Okay, only Aryan and Vihan, Aryan and Rayansh.
Sir, I don't.
What will you play, Rudraj? What will you play for black?
Sir, develop the bishop.
Two.
Sir, to. Sir, e6.
E6. Okay, Atar, what will you play? Same. Okay, Ashvik.
So bishop to g4.
Huh. G4 is a better square. I will not play bishop e6 or g4. I'll just castle.
Uh,
But okay, bishop developing the bishop is good. So
No, sir.
1 second. Now everyone.
oh, yeah.
Knight takes knight is not required. Why are we helping our opponent?
Yeah, exactly.
If he is going to take, you will come with the queen and that's helping you. So he might do this, might not, but by doing this, you're only making the bishop active. So this is not required. Why waste a move on the exchange of knight? Let the opponent exchange, no? So it's better to leave it like this. Just because he played this doesn't mean we have to react to it. Let him do what he wants. We just develop our pieces. So in the game, Vihan took the knight. Shaurya takes with the bishop. Now Vihan should develop the bishop or castle. He brings the bishop, pinning the knight. Shaurya again moves the bishop. Too many moves unnecessarily.
Bro, the bishop
Now
is
Vihan
going-
takes. What should Vihan do here? Are you playing too fast, Vihan? Yeah, you're playing too fast.
So knight.
Shaurya is playing fast. He's on 17-21. You're on 16-7. You're playing way too fast. So take your time here. What is the best, Vihan? What is the best move here for black?
Knight to f.
Better. There are better moves. Aryan.
Castle.
Better moves. Rudransh.
Sir, knight to d4.
Exactly. If you just listen to the position, you'll understand this, no? It just you have to look at the position. You played bishop g4. You pinned opponent's knight. The logical next step is to attack the pin. That's how you get an advantage. Because now knight d4, he can't defend that knight properly. Which means you'll take. Huh?
You play that all.
Yeah, yeah. That is the simplest way to win games. You pin a piece, you bring more supporters, you force them to take with the pawn and bring your pieces and checkmate the opponent.
Yeah.
So-
he is open.
Yeah, so you have to do that now. So that is why only one who told knight d4. Yeah, well done. Okay, so those. Okay.
Like after him, I would have directly.
Okay, alright. So knight d4 is the best move here. You got to put pressure. Hello, Pranit. So instead, no, we are looking at the game of the tournament between Vihan and Shaurya from this Sunday.
Today is the
Okay.
English Open.
Now let's be quiet and focus here. So instead of knight d4, Vihan plays a move that a lot of blitz players will automatically play. Those who play fast will just take whatever is in front of them. He plays bishop takes knight. And of course, Shaurya takes with the queen. And then he plays, no, he doesn't play knight d4, he castles. Vihan castles. which is a mistake. Veer Vikram, why is it a mistake to castle? No, not a mistake, sorry. Not a mistake. Now he plays queen e3. Veer Vikram, what is white's threat?
Take the pawn on h6.
Yeah.
Put the pin.
Yeah, the age-old threat of bishop takes pawn. Everyone would have done this at some point at the beginning when you play.
Sir, actually, I played the same thing. They let me take the pawn, but then they kept like defending with queen to.
Okay, that's different. Let's right now focus here. So bishop takes pawn is a threat. Now the important question is, what will you play here for black? Rayansh Manna. If you are black, what will you do here? The queen has just
h8.
exactly. Once you play king h8, this is completely stopped. There's no need to worry about anything. There's no bishop into h6. Pawn is take it. So that's a way to kill that play. So with black or white, if opponent brings a queen here, threatening the bishop taking a pawn, just move the king out of the pin.
Sir, is pawn g5 also okay?
That's opening up your king, no? That is bad move.
Okay.
Who can punish g5? Who can find the way to punish g5? What should white do? Veer Vikram. You raising hand and then you're thinking, huh? Automatic response is raise hand. And then he starts.
NPC.
So no chance for Veer Vikram. Others will get a chance. What will you play for white?
Oh,
If you're sure, tell me. Yeah, h4 of course.
okay.
Now your king side is totally going to be opened up. I'll take, you will take, and I'm threatening to take. So it will be gone.
Open up your king.
You're opened only on one file. Where are black's pieces? Are black's pieces in a position to take advantage of h file opening up? There's nothing there. There's already a queen here, bishop here, and this bishop is also here. So it's obvious now that white is the one going to take advantage. So h4 is the move to play. So g5 is opening the king too much. You need a tissue? Adar? One second.
Sir, you be 9e1. I don't have because the problem I can't from what? Gee, how? No, Mama is
You can take from here.
not like it's some yellow.
Fully good. Okay, and just keep it here. Okay, let's come back.
Sir, g6.
G6 again opening the king too much. G6 is a blunder. G6 is a complete blunder.
You take the pawn.
Yeah, queen takes pawn. So you can't do that.
Oh.
So why are we looking for other moves? I just told you a very simple way, na?
What is
Yeah, so then why are you searching for this? There's no need for all this. Just move the king out of the pin, stop the play from white. Done. So in the game, Vihan Agarwal played something else. He allowed bishop takes pawn. How many of you will take that pawn? Bishop takes pawn. Okay, Veer Vikram, Praneeth, 3, 4. Others you won't take, is it? Are you thinking or you'll also take? Those who won't take?
the f pawn?
Sir, actually no.
Praneeth already raised it and now don't put your foot in both boats. You need to be quiet, both of you. You raised your hand for taking. Nobody asked you to decide without thinking. So please keep your hands down, do not disturb others. Those who haven't decided, Vihan, Ashvik and Praneeth, what will you do?
Sir,
The h pawn.
I didn't decide.
Which pawn are we talking about taking? What was White's threat all this time? You're acting like you don't know ABCDFGH. Till now what we were discussing, Ashvik. Now what are you asking me? Try to focus in the class, don't ask silly questions. Yes.
Sir, no, I was
You will take, okay. So those who won't take, anybody who won't take,
Sir.
Veer Vikram and Praneeth no need to do anything. Okay, Vihan and Rudransh, is it? Why not Rudransh?
Sir, because after the bishop takes the pawn,
Huh.
the knight can come to.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to be alert. Don't just go automatically and take opponent's pieces. So what Shaurya did here is exactly this. He played the move too fast. He played this in like, what is the time situation? I don't see the time, but yeah, he played bishop into pawn. Completely missing Vihan's idea, and Vihan instantly gave the fork and won the queen. So many people are falling for this. Even when I asked you, okay, thanks for the new toy for me. I'll give it to you at the end of the class. Okay, so knight e2 check and queen is gone. So what we learn from here is instead of raising hand or making the move, first see what your opponent has played. When opponent is giving you something, always just check. Is it poisoned? Is there any idea behind your opponent's move?
Is it poisoned?
Yeah, so this was a poisoned pawn. You took it, but who took it? Shaurya is not here. Shaurya took it, but Vihan got the queen.
So you don't only use a queen, you also lose a bishop.
You lose a bishop? How do you lose a bishop?
So
After knight takes queen, you will take the knight, na? And they'll take the bishop. So you basically lose full queen for a pawn. Anyway, knight e2. King has only one square. So let's go to the next few moves a little fast.
Takes.
Knight takes queen.
Takes.
Takes.
Um,
And takes.
And
So
takes.
Vihan is up by a queen for? Queen for nothing. It's a full queen up for Vihan. And now I'll take you to the last few moments of the game. 1 second.
so I
Actually,
thought
to the
you
last
were
move.
back.
1 second.
The bishops
So
have
wait, but now please be quiet. So there was a queen here. So after like 20-30 moves, this was the position. Silence, please, everybody.
Sir, what is what happened before this? So the
Before this, you want the queen. Now what's it to see? You basically take everything and then you get to a winning position. Why do you have to see all that? Okay. Okay, so this was the position. We had promoted to a new queen. I mean, you already had a queen, na? So,
Oh, he
but
lost.
you had a queen and then you lost it. Okay, so there were some things in between which we will not
No,
go.
something I just gave up my queen for the rook.
Oh,
because
okay.
The rook was so naughty.
Okay, alright. Yeah, when you're up by everything, you can exchange your opponent's last piece. Fine. So here he promoted. The king moved to f3. Let me ask, Rayansh, what will you play for black here?
For queen to f2.
Okay, what do you say, Praneeth Kulkarni? What will you play for black?
You're gonna have to.
Queen f2. Okay, how many of you want to play queen f2? Okay, Aryan, what's your move for black? Aryan would have promoted to a rook.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have taken rest of my pieces so that it's a clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your move here? In this position, what will you do, Aryan? Veer Vikram, there is no need to raise hand when I'm asking one person. So think about it, Aryan, and tell me your move for black.
It's a queen.
Queen to h1.
Queen to h1. Okay. What do you say, Rudraj?
Sir, queen to e3.
Queen to e3. Atar, what do you say?
Rook to d4.
Rook to d4. Okay. Praneeth Shekhar.
Sir, rook to f2.
Rook to f2. Vihan.
Queen to e3.
Queen to e3. Okay. Ashvik.
Rook to d3.
Rook to d3. Okay. What do you say, Veer Vikram? Okay. So, a lot of moves. So, you are saying a lot of different moves. So, basically,
e3.
yeah. So, most of you are giving checks. So, when you're, 1 second. Now, please be quiet. So, when you're about to finish a game and opponent has only like a king or pawn, something left, try to finish it with checks. So, that would mean either rook f2. Rook f2 is the simplest way to win actually. Rook lower, roller. Rook f2, king will move, queen comes in. If king moves here, checkmate. If king moves here, checkmate. Done. So that is the easier way to finish the game. But if you don't see that, just give checks and finish the game. Queen e3 is good. So some of you told rook d4 or a move without a check. That is very risky. You have to make sure opponent has a move if you're doing that. Here there is a pawn, so it's fine. You can play rook d4 and then queen c3 and then roll the rook and queen down to give check. That's fine. So what about taking the pawn? Queen takes pawn, nobody said that. Nobody want to take the pawn?
Stalemate.
Yeah, that's what happened. Vihan Agarwal took the last piece of the board.
So rook is on d2.
Yeah.
How is it?
This
Oh,
was a
yeah.
position, yeah. So basically he wanted to clear everything off the board. He last piece on the board, he took it automatically and it became stalemate.
Sir, you could make a checkmate, but he didn't see it.
Yeah.
W.
No, checkmate would have taken like 3-4 moves, but
W.
so main thing to learn is when you're about to finish a game, if opponent has one pawn in the corner, don't take it. Let it be. I mean, maybe he took it because he's covering this line, then he can bring the rook up like that. So don't think like that also. Don't cover lines. Use the queen and give check. Think about only checks. When you're about to finish a game, check, check, check and checkmate. Rook f2 check, king moves check and then checkmate. Or queen e3 check, king moves, bring. Queen e3 check, king moves, bring the rook in and checkmate. There are many ways to get to checkmate with checks. That is what we should focus on. So that's how the game unfortunately ended for Vihan. So instead of second prize in under 12, he got third prize in under 12 because instead of, what was his score? 4, na? Yeah, if he had won, he would have been 4.5. in blue, so it was just 4. And Shaurya got second place. He got third place. Yeah, he was in top 5, but under 12 price is better, so I gave him that price. Okay, now.